Alright, I'm gonna show you guys how to get the achievement for doing the bulletproof or whatever. It's an easy way to get bulletproof for Contra on the Xbox Live Arcade. All you do is you have two accounts signed in. The account that you want the achievement on, have it in second controller, and have the account you don't need the achievement on, or you don't want the achievement on particularly, you put that in the first controller, and then you just play through the game regularly. And usually you want to get the spread shot right off the bat like I did, and just hold on to that and stick to the bottom of the map on the first screen. Pretty straightforward. I don't like I'm just gonna keep recording and stuff, I guess, but make sure you get the blue guy right away, of course, and then just annihilate the two turrets, and then take out the door. And then on these areas, try to take out as many guys as you can, that way you can get some points so you get extra lives. But don't go out of your way to do it, otherwise you might die. So just, yeah. Usually the guys start off on the right side anyway, so just stick to the right, wait for the guy to come shoot his ass, and then take out the turret, and then take out the beacon right away. And then that should be good. But, and try to avoid getting, any different weapons aside from the spread shot. The only one that is good is the flame shot after the second tunnel. Try getting that one if you don't have any guns. But I'll talk about that later. And on this part, you just stand. But when you're fighting this boss, you just stand right on the side, jump over the balls, and then take out the two turrets right away, and then shoot the beacon. And here you can just lay down, and if you spread out your shots a little bit, don't fire too fast, you can just lay there the whole time and shoot them. But if you get bored easily from doing that, then just stand up and start unloading on them, firing as fast as you can. And then if you die on the first boss, it's no big deal, because you get a bubble on this first spot on the waterfall, and then you could climb the entire waterfall without having to fight anyone. Just get the spread shot again right away, and just keep climbing up, and then take out everyone you can. Otherwise, just climb up and stick to the right side, and then as soon as you can get to the left side, just stay on the left side and don't move from that spot. And yeah, just try not to go out of your way to get anything or avoid stuff. And on this part, you just take out the two turrets right away. Don't jump; you'll more than likely kill you. But yeah. And then yeah, just avoid the guys. Same thing with this tunnel, but if you lose your spread shot in this tunnel or before this tunnel, like on that low boss fight spot or whatever, try to get the flame shot here. And if you can't get the spread shot, but don't settle for the laser gun or the machine gun, because the machine gun pretty much sucks entirely, and the laser gun can kind of screw you over on this spot. So yeah, watch out for that. Same thing goes for killing the turrets. Try to get them right away to make your life easier, but also gives you points so you get more extra lives in case you need them. And then just go through the rest of this tunnel. Out for that first stick with that thing. Usually if you stand off to the side first, you won't throw it there, but in this spot just jump up, shoot like 3 times, and then duck back under the bullets, and you should be fine. As long as you avoid hitting the guy that gives you a power up, you'll be okay. And then if you take out these things relatively fast, then you should have no problem. And then you get a spread shot, you have it really easy. If you have the flame shot, it'll be a little bit easier than with the regular gun, but the regular gun is better than doing it with the machine gun or the laser, I think. But yeah, you just sit there and just fire kind of slowly when they spread out, so you can shoot the balls right away. And then when they start going together, then jump up and try like doing a rapid fire really fast, and you can usually take them out pretty fast that way. And on this spot, you just pretty easy. You just walk forward and then start firing up at an angle to take out that chip right away. That way you don't have to keep trying to avoid the guys coming out of it. Unless you want points, then you can kind of stand in the middle and then shoot left and then shoot right and rack up some points. But if you stay there too long, then spikes will come out and kill you. And this just stuck under the first shot, then jump over the guy that walks behind you. And then when these cars come up, you just want to run to them or whatever, and then as soon as they stop, you know, kind of like run into them, then lay down right away. Then they can't shoot you, and then just keep unloading on it, and it'll kill them relatively fast. And it's good, and any gun is allowed to do that, except for laser gun, then you don't want to kind of unload, but just shoot it a couple times. And then you gotta fight this douchebag, and it's pretty easy. But once you get up to the next, like Colossus, I don't know, like football, gladiator, whatever guy, you want to you want to die on him, because, well, unless you can get through the spiked spot really easy, but usually you want to die on him so you lose your power up, because if you go into the next area without a power up, you can get the bubble, and then if you have the bubble, you can just cruise right through the spot like you'll see me do in a second. But yeah. Like, as long as you get to this spot without a power-up, you will have the bubble. Then just, once you land on the small platform right here, just start shooting up. Then you take out the turret guy, grab the bubble, and then you can just haul ass through this whole area and not have to worry about getting killed. In case you are not good at avoiding spikes or just really don't feel like doing it, then it's an easy way both ways, so. And then on this mini boss over here, just get on the platform under him and just start fighting directly up, and you will kill him before the bubble runs out. Yeah, as long as you're like, yeah, right under his mouth right there, you'll unload on him before he can do anything, so you'll be good. And then this is fire up, try to take out the heads, that way you don't waste any lives getting there. But once you get to the ones where there's ones on the bottom, you can just start trying to get through without dying. I died right there, or whatever, so. Then once you get to the boss, this is when you want to press start right away on your other controller, and then you can sign in the other person, and they'll count them as not continuing. And this will work as long as you didn't die on the first person and have to continue. If you have to continue at all on the first controller before you hit start on the second controller, it won't count it. But if you do, it'll if you get through it without dying, or just hit start on the second controller on your like last life before you die, you'll unlock the achievement, and it's an easy 25 points.